Well, it's still in orbit like it's supposed to be. So that's a good thing. Seems like a good thing to me. Well, do we stay? I can come out on auto and go back to 2-wheel drive.
The test is doing 8K in mega modes, mega views, so we'll see how that looks here.
Okay.
Use that mode before it. Usually use dwarf 8K.
Thing on there, had a guy had lenses put in. They were supposed to be fancy lenses, and they didn't work. So 4 years later, they took them out, and they had to go to a special doctor to know how to take them out.
Oh boy!
Because they're not your normal lens.
No.
And then they have to put the new, after they clean everything beyond clean, then they have to put the new lenses in and hope that they work. Yeah, and he had the lenses that were supposed to do everything, and the one ended up being 20/70 on the right and 21/200 or something like that. They are 125, some ridiculous amount. And so they redid it. Now he's got 20/25, I think, in the right, and about 20/30 in the left, and you can see it all three distances. But he had to pay. It's called elective surgery, and you got to pay for all of it, not just the lenses. So many thousands of dollars. But he's very happy. But there's only a couple guys in the country that can do that. So, yeah.
Get where it's 2010 vision on both.
With my glasses on, I get close to that. Yeah. Then they had to polish his lens.
Well, I'll never be able to afford that. My medical coverage will never ever be for that kind of stuff.
Well, they might at that point.
They'll just say, yeah, just to get for glasses.
Well, at some point, I don't know what's going to happen, okay? But for Mom and I, Medicare pays for that. And we had them go one click up for Mom's lenses. If I had it to do again, and if I had the money, I would have probably gone for the tri lens. But I didn't. And I'm not complaining, except that intermediates a little bit, and if I got to read fine print up close, I've got to get it out there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, if I'm going to have to sit and look at fine print for a while, I'm going to put glasses on.
Like for my glasses, like everything that I'm having to look at driving wise,
Yeah.
I can see fine.
Yeah.
Now if you put something in front of me, you know,
Yeah.
if it's too close to me, then it's, you know, the glasses up and I can read it.
Well, it's a trifocal.
But then again, I haven't had my glasses updated in almost 3 years. So
Yeah, and you're probably going to be due for trifocals like Jen or bifocals like Jen.
No.
You probably will have to be to read.
No.
It will eventually bless you.
Okay. Then I'll wait.
Yeah. I had to have them when I was still.
As Jen put it, she still ain't adjusting to it.
She's got that continuous thing, and I don't.
Yeah.
Mom's got it. She's got it figured out, but I have 3 separate lenses, as you saw.
Yeah. No, I look at your ears, and I just remember in high school looking through the drunk goggles.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way my mind would ever adapt to that. Never.
Ooh, what do they got here now? Getting ready for tax season.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
what it is. Yeah, TurboTax. I did chat or did do my thing with them, and then they like, "Do you want to do more? Do you want to do?" No. I don't have any I don't have any 1099Rs or any of this other stuff. School must be going on. It's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
I keep thinking today is Saturday. I don't know why, but I do.
Yeah. Although you go to school Friday, well, Friday, but they won't go back till after
2nd of January, something like that.
Something, yeah. Cold up here, but so far there's not a lot of wind. If it stays like that, that'll be fine. But we know it won't. It's going to become fun before too long. Yeah, Milo's back from his stuff from his work. Well, it was almost clear. We went in.
Not anymore.
Already
It's coming. It's coming. Better keep going. Hurry up. No, it's lights. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I was watching the thing. Somebody got pulled over in one of these states.
Yeah.
Because he had red and blue and green lights
You're not
on it.
supposed to, yeah.
They had they pulled him over, ticketed him for having red and light lights,
You're not
red and
supposed to
blues
have
on
red,
it.
yep, not supposed to have
But they were
red
Christmas lights.
Yep.
And then another state, they pulled over every last one of the people in the parade that had red and blues.
Oh, that's just stupid.
And greens and yellows.
That's just stupid.
Yeah, well, some cop decided he was going to enforce the law.
He's just going to finish his ticket book for today.
Well, that too, probably. But pulled over every last one of the parade floats in the parade that had red and blues on it.
Don't you think that's...
Including the fire trucks.
Don't you... And they're authorized to have...
Well, they're not authorized to have red and blues. They're authorized to have reds only, not red and blues.
When I was in...
Not necessarily the state you're in now, but the state that they were in, only police vehicles, law enforcement vehicles, are allowed to have red and blue lights.
We found out when I was in Nevada that blue does better than red, and red does better than blue, depending on what environment you're in.
Per state has different rules.
So what we did
per city has different rules.
Law enforcement had red lights, and security had blue lights. So what we did is we mixed them.
Yeah.
Oh, was there an atomic fit out of that?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do that. What difference does it make? No, you don't understand.
Rules.
We have an agreement with the state of Nevada that...
Yeah, but...
Okay. We're the federal government. Do we really care what Nevada thinks?
Well...
I mean, that was my...
Well, so they can stop and arrest you.
Depending what you're doing. Sometimes they would not be able to arrest you or pull you.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of automatic firepower to disagree with that. Depending what you were doing. But it was just funny. It was like, really?
Yeah. And some states don't care as long as they're Christmas lights.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, they will get hippie on it. Some states will get really annoyed on it.
Really?
I forgot what state it was they were doing it in, but the guy pulled over 2 cars that had red and blue Christmas lights on and green other ones. But I can't believe they won this. Like 4 police officers in the state pulled over every last one of the floats that had red.
Can you make it for us to go get drinks?
I guess.
Because we gotta do that, if nothing else. I was gonna get the pizza, but I'm not gonna have the time to get everything done otherwise, because I should have left at 11, I guess. Well, the parade is here, and here we are.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to go another while.
We can just about forget about this too. We're out of time, we're out of time, we're out of time. So much for that, I guess. Speaking of Minnesota. No, it's not Minnesota. It's somebody with a rough week. Okay. It used to be a place to work.
residential.
Exactly.
Depends.
Well, they got to put fiber to your house.
Next year was supposed to be the year of the 10 gig. But
is it going to be fiber to the house?
I would assume so. I know they're releasing the next version of the cable modem, DOCSIS 4, and I think that's going to be 2.5 to 5 gigs. But if you went with full fiber optic, then it's like you put an equation of having 510 up down. I think. I know they have ones now that you can push the, or at least on their website it says you can push 10 or 5 gigs now. I don't know.
It depends if you still got copper in the game.
I don't think so. I don't think that's how that's going. Everything's fiber.
Yeah, I understand that. Sheriff of Burke County. Which one's that?
Burke, that's north of us.
Okay. How long has they been here? Do you think I ever remember this?
Some of those are kind of iffy. Some of those smaller ones are a little hard to remember.
Well, I used to know some of them when I was driving around in Mississippi, but I quit being a cop and became an FM. I didn't pay much attention. I knew where I had to go and what I had to do. Other than that, not my issues. Gosh, for